She gave somebody $420,000 to renovate his house. I'm gonna talk about Titi Branch, who was a co-owner of Jessie's Curl. Her and her sister Miko Branch were, they were biracial. They were mixed with black and Japanese. And there's been a lot of talk about, they're still like talk, and I think it's because of Miko. Miko, since the tragic death of her sister, supposedly committed suicide, but it's kind of hard to believe that that's what actually happened. That's what's been said happened, that she committed suicide. And people are like, I think they're starting to talk about this again because Miko, is now running the company by herself. So she's trying to carry on, the family business and keep her sister alive in this venture. So I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about what happened or what they said happened. So again, Titi and Miko Branch, they were biracial. They had a black father and a Japanese mother, and in 1997 they opened up their first salon, and the name of the salon was Curve, and it was in New York. I think it was Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn, New York. And even though they didn't have a lot of money, they shared an apartment together. They had a roommate that lived with them, and they wore each other's clothes. They just did a lot to, just save money, because I don't think that they was savvy enough. And I hope that doesn't sound bad, but I don't think they were savvy enough or didn't know enough about getting a loan to start their business. So that's how they save money. So in 2004, they created Miss Jessie's Curling Pudding, and they named it after their grandmother. And at the time, there was no hair products on the market for, curly hair, that kinky, coily kind of hair that, most black people have. And so they just started mixing ingredients in their kitchen, and they learned this technique from their grandmother. So they started selling the product in their store, and the product just became a hot commodity. It was getting so big that they had to start selling their product at, I think it's called Soda Fine, and I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. They started selling their product at Soda Fine because people were ringing their doorbells at all hours of the night for this, for some hair pudding. So they ended up selling it there. Things seemed to be going well for them. Their business was booming. They were, going to big events and things like that. But even though things appeared to be wonderful, the sisters, and I really don't know which sister was suing the other sister. I tend to believe that it was Titi that was trying to sue Miko for the entire business. I'm saying I heard this because I heard it on YouTube or something, and y'all know I'm not a journalist, so I can't confirm or deny, but there was a lot of talk about one of the sisters, and again, I believe that it was Titi, that was trying to sue Miko for the entire business. But being a journalist is a lot of damn work, and I ain't here for it. But, what bits and pieces that I did put together, it appeared that they both resolved their issue, and they just continue working together to, build their business. And in 2012, Titi met some guy, a white guy, online online dating site Match.com, and according to Miko, the relationship turned serious like pretty fast. I'm sure that it did. I'm sure that it turned serious very quickly for her, but I don't. From the things that they're saying about this guy, I really don't think he was that serious about her. Now, I could be wrong, but I just think he just pretty much took advantage of her situation. But and another thing too, I just don't understand why she wasn't able to find a relationship with someone without going online. She was traveling to events. She was a beautiful girl, a beautiful. So I don't understand why she wasn't able to find her a nice guy without going on a dating site. They went to galas. They went to a bunch of events where I'm sure she could have found somebody that was of her status. So her and I think Anthony Spadafora, and he was from Philly. They had been dating for almost 3 years, but by the end of 2014, she had apparently killed herself in her apparent suicide, and they said that she hung herself. Not to say that people don't find different ways of killing themselves, but I don't really know too many black people that hang themselves. Like maybe a bottle of pills, or some people even shoot themselves, but I've never heard about many black people hanging themselves. After Titi apparently committed suicide, Miko filed court papers against Titi's boyfriend. And she alleged that he manipulated, and I'm going to read this. This was in, I think, the New York Post. The Post. She alleges that his manipulative and controlling manner provoked his girlfriend's depression, which further drove her away from her family. It says that Miko revealed that for a majority of Spadafora and Titi's relationship, he treated her like a human ATM. Really? Like, I can believe that. Like, that's why I don't understand. I truly, you guys, I do not understand why successful black women keep finding these men that aren't as successful as them, or more successful than them. They just, to me, it just seems they tend to gravitate to people who need them, and I don't know what it is. I guess because we're nurturing women, but the hell, I don't have no money to be taking care of no damn man. But anyway, let me continue. Miko says, "My sister's death has been a devastating blow. It was only after Titi's death that we learned more about what she'd been going through and how her affairs were being managed." She says Spadafora wielded exceptional control over her while fully aware that her mental health was severely compromised. The sisters' claims referring to Titi's disabling depression. And I'm thinking, was she depressed because she was with his ass, or has she been depressed prior to? Like, I just think that's so sad for someone to take advantage of somebody that's ill, like somebody's illness. Like, she's having a mental disorder, and you're just gonna milk it for everything that you can. That's sad and disgusting. But she said, in just 2 years, it says in just 2 years, Spadafora 43 managed to extract hundreds of thousands of dollars from Titi to launch his own beard care business. Bitch, you ain't even, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. She didn't even know him long enough to be giving him that kind of damn money. He should have been supporting her financially. The roles have changed drastically, and I know us women out here doing a daggone thing, but you don't do that. And then he wasn't even her husband. He wasn't even her husband. But okay, I'm going to continue. He launched his own beard care business, Maestro's Classics. $420,000 to buy and renovate a Pennsylvania house. Really? Oh my. Okay. 400. She gave somebody $420,000 to renovate his house. $135,000 interest-free loan. I think that's the one that she gave. Right. I think that's the one. The money that she gave to pay off his son's college. He took full advantage of this lady. He did. I know some nice women out there, but that ain't nice. That's just silly. I'm not going to use that other word that begins with an S, but that's silly. Like, and then Miko says in exchange she received nothing. I can see that. I can see, because all of this stuff that she's giving him, what did he give her? And she put all of this in court records, and he didn't deny it. He didn't deny any of this stuff, which really makes me think that he set out to get as much from her as he possibly can. And then they, I think they were trying to have a baby or something like that, and he probably was just trying to secure that bag for real. Like, that is so. He'll get his though. Then it says, Miko says Titi was ready to kick Spotify to the curb last year when she found out he was sexually propositioned her trainer, but he knew how to keep her in line, Miko alleges in court papers. She put this in court papers. She says Spotify took extreme measures to stop her, sending compromising photos that he had taken of her. Okay, see, I don't know what it is about these women. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want my body out there like that either. But hell, I came in this world damn naked. I'm going to leave this world naked. And I ain't giving nobody a damn dime just because they want to show my naked body. Like, no, you're not getting any money. Go ahead, go for it. Go ahead and do what you're going to do. But I'm not giving you a damn dollar. She should have filed charges against him for trying to extort her for money, or extort her from stopping her from breaking up with him. Like, and I can imagine, like, she has a successful business. She wouldn't want that mess out there. But you know what I would have done? I would have went to a Playboy magazine or wherever where they do nude photos, and I would have had mine done classy. And when he would have put them ratchet ass pictures out there, I would have been like, no. Okay. No telling what was on that tape. That's why you can't be letting no damn man record you and take pictures of you and nah. And if anybody, you want to allow somebody to do that stuff, you gotta be the one that the gatekeeper for that. You gotta keep your own pictures, your own videos. You don't let no damn body keep your video. I don't get this. Like, this is so awful and disgusting. And it says, then he had the nerve. So within days of her death, he, was sending her parents emails claiming that he had a new will that Titi, that she was giving him 50% of everything, including her and Miko's business that they started way before she met him. She was giving him 50%. Now you tell me that don't sound like somebody just kept on massaging her to just do this. And if you love me, you'll do this. If you love me, I'm gonna be a part of your life. We're gonna be one. this is going to be for us. Like, hell to the no, no, So, what else did he do to? Oh, then he had he had her computer, Titi's computer, and he refused to give it to her family members unless they gave him an expensive Cartier bracelet. He didn't deny it, y'all. She put them in court papers. He never once said that wasn't true. You tell me, if this man truly loved her, why would he be taking money like that from her? Why would he be threatening to expose naked pictures of her? Why would he be sending emails to her parents after she didn't die? Like, asking for money, telling them that he's gonna get 50% of the business or everything, and the only way he's gonna give back the computer if they give him a Cartier bracelet. And they did. And he when they got that computer, he scrubbed that thing. That thing had nothing on it, nothing. And they really gave him that. Like, nah, the hell with that. So he's saying Anthony Spatafora from Philly. Please, y'all don't support this damn man. He said he called the charges ridiculous. He claims Titi's bitter falling out with Miko in September of 2013 prompted her to change the beneficiary of her life insurance policy and drove Titi out of the company she and Miko started together in 2004. Okay, so let's say that they had a bitter falling out and she wanted to change her beneficiary. Why wouldn't she change her beneficiary to another one of the family members? Like, you're going to give all of this money to a stranger? Not to say that people don't do it, but it just doesn't make sense. You make it make sense, because it doesn't. She had nephews. She had other relatives that she could have shared her wealth with. So I don't understand why she would give this man everything, unless he was just manipulating her, badgering her, making her just... She wasn't thinking. She was not thinking. I can tell you that. She wasn't thinking. Nobody in their right mind is going to be giving some freaking stranger, because he's a stranger. 3 years, she don't know that man well enough. They said that within 9 months, she had given him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds of thousands. Shh. Oh my God. Like, ma'am, you don't know him. So he said that after that, she was changing everything. Okay. But why wouldn't she change it to a family member? You're not even her husband. So, nah. He said the sisters loved each other, but had different management styles. And as tensions grew, Titi couldn't take the stress, he claims, calling Miko the bully of Brooklyn. Okay, if she's the bully of Brooklyn, then you're the freaking, I don't even know what to say about him from Philly. A freaking, he's disgusting. That's what he is. He says, it was a real love. I was dedicated to her. She was dedicated to me. Yeah, she was dedicated to you, but you weren't dedicated to her. You was dedicated to her money. And she didn't know any better because she was mentally disturbed. And I don't even know why they weren't able to declare her as incompetent or say, she made these changes under duress or whatever. That's just ridiculous. He called Titi his Lady Liberty. He should have been calling Titi his bank account. Like, Titi. It says the pair traveled to Italy and France, shared homes in New York and Pennsylvania, and wanted to have children, but multiple rounds of in vitro fertilization failed. I don't mean any harm, but God did not want that to happen. Leaving Titi drained and despondent. Her boyfriend... you left her drained and despondent. Because you basically robbed her. I could see why she was depressed after she gave you all that money and probably loved you. You didn't love her. She probably felt like a fool. That's probably what drove her to being depressed. And I bet y'all did all of this. Like, y'all traveled to Italy and France, but I bet it was on her dime. I bet he didn't give her I bet he didn't contribute anything. But okay. It says in December, he got a call from his Pennsylvania home from a friend concerned about Titi's absence. Oh, so y'all weren't even living together. And she giving you all this money. So he rushed to her Manhattan apartment. And the police were already there. Oh, and he was like, my love failed. You didn't love her. Like, he's making me so daggone mad, y'all. He said, I thought I was good enough if there wasn't a baby. He said, weeping. You crying tears of joy because now you know you about to get this lady's money that your ass didn't do anything to earn. He also said that he wanted to make peace with the family. He didn't want to see this turn into war. If that's the truth, then don't accept the money. Why? If you don't want war and you're trying to make peace with the family, why are you trying to steal part of their business? Let's just say she gave it to you. If you know that these young ladies started this thing 10 years before y'all even met, or how many ever years it was before y'all met, why on earth would you accept something that significant? Why? You got her money because it was a $2 million life insurance policy, and now you want half of her business? Hell to the no. This some bull. This some bull. And I'm so pissed off. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and just hope that it's some young women out there that know or need to know that, or need to pay attention to when men are manipulating them. Like, it also talks about him isolating her from her family. That's what they do. That's what they do. They try to make it seem like, oh, you don't love me. Oh, it's supposed to be me and you. No, you don't want anybody that don't want your family. You don't. If somebody's trying to cause strife in your freaking family, like your family, your blood family. Because the thing about blood family is, blood family they fight, they fuss, they do all of that stuff, but they still come back together because they're blood family. And you let somebody come in between your relationship with your family and wreak havoc. Nobody's saying that, you want, nobody's telling you to allow someone to cause a rift in your immediate family, but that's something that you all need to work out together. And I just felt so bad for her, because her and her sister were like really tight. And even though they were saying that, they got into arguments and things like, they sisters. That's what the hell sisters do. That's what family members do. Hell, I used to fight my cousins all the time. All the time. We fight and then we be back friends. Like, that's what it is. We be back family. You don't just try to manipulate somebody, keep them away from your family. I don't want to be bothered with nobody that's going to tell me, no, be with me. I'm someone you need to be paying attention. That manipulation. I'm going to do a piece on manipulation too, because there's so many people that's out there being manipulated, and they just don't know that they're being manipulated. That's one thing about manipulation. You aren't aware that you're being manipulated until it is too damn late, and then you're mad about it. Because you're like, how did I not see it? It's easy. They're great at it. So you don't notice when you're being manipulated. So those are things that you got to be watching out for. You got to be watching out for people that's isolating you from your family. People that when everything they do is for their own benefit. It's all about them. They're only going to do something if it impacts them. And that's just who they are. They narcissists. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. But I was talking to my children about this some time ago, because this is when I was thinking about doing this piece. I think it was right around Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it was it was Thanksgiving, and I was sharing this with them. So I'm gonna play that piece so you guys can hear what we were saying during this little small brief discussion of TT Branch. You know the lady that helped create Miss Jessie's curl committed suicide?
What?
Either that or her and her sister, half black, half Japanese, named the thing after their grandmother. And she got with this guy, I guess she met online. She was, oh my God, she was giving that man money like I don't know what. She gave him $400 and some thousand dollars, $50,000 that he gave, 25 to his mother, 25,000 to his aunt. She gave him money to pay off his son's student debt. Changed her beneficiary from her sister to him. And 2 months later, I think she was trying to break off with him or whatever, but 2 months later, she ended up committing suicide, supposedly, I guess.
That don't sound right.
$1 million.
That don't sound right.
Yeah,
if you're trying to break up with somebody, then you are if you commit suicide, you won't change that will.
Oh yeah, so every time she was trying to get rid of him, he threatened to show naked pictures of her.
Okay, well, not the body see it. It's not the way to see how my body is, because you're not getting my money.
I guess I'll turn
That would have been a promo for me.
I'm about to say they about to just.
Yeah, so the sister tried to sue him, saying that basically saying that he caused her.
Foul play.
No, he caused her to kill herself, and she did.
Yeah, but he lost. She lost.
That's crazy.
Was there any records showing that she tried to get rid of him?
No. But she wasn't even married to him, so why the hell was she? That's some dumb. Like, women and mental illness, like, they do all kinds of stuff. And then he played on that.
Look, hand me that small knife.
And now he got a business. She helped him buy his business. And he doing well. He'll get his though. He'll get his. Taking advantage of people like that. You gonna get it. No doubt in my mind. If I was a sister, I wouldn't let him have that little money. He'll get his. All right, you guys, give me your thoughts by providing your comments below. And I thank you guys for watching. Bye.